All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SA Boxing Talk again. I'm here with young prospect Dylan Prosser. Congratulations on your knockout victory, Dylan. What a stand-up performance.
Sure. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you for having me, brother. I appreciate it.
I mean, 1-0 now, the career's officially started. I mean, all this, social media hype, and it's all been building, and you finally get in there and you do your business.
100%.
What is the feeling like?
Yeah, look, it's something I've been looking forward to ever since I started boxing. Ever since my first amateur fight, I knew that I wanted to be a professional, and this is something I would like to pursue. So it's been a long time coming, and it feels great, I must say.
And obviously, winning in the fashion you do must feel even better, like not just, drawing it out to a points decision. I mean, you're in a big weight division. You're there to clean guys out, and you did exactly that.
100%. 100%. It also feels great to be able to start off on a good note. Start off with a knockout is always a great way to start the career, So, I'm extremely excited, and I'm looking forward to the next step from here.
Have you felt, the difference that people have been contacting you and saying congratulations on your big performance? Like, have you felt the interest just intensifying since the results?
100%, yeah. So, yeah, since that video I've released and people coming to come watch, we had quite a few people coming to come watch and support. And so, yeah, I have received a lot of messages and that sort of stuff regarding the fight. But I'm just more excited about my performance, and I put a really good camp in for this fight, and yeah, I'm proud of myself, and yeah, I'm just excited to see where the next steps go, and yeah, I'm just very grateful for all the support from my team and my support crew from Adford as well. So it's been great.
I think the natural sort of thing is like to ask, and I suppose anyone would ask us what's next, because I mean your career's just started, but I mean, when would you like to get back in there? And I mean, do you have an idea of what you'd like to do?
Look, I just, I listen to my coach and I trust my team. At the end of the day, they've been there, they've done that. So my coach is looking possibly mid-August to late August, potential SABC show. I'm not 100% too sure yet. Right now, we just have a couple of days rest, and then we get back into the gym and start working on sharpening some of my tools, and then we go from there. And yeah, hoping to be in the ring again in August, and then potentially again November at the end of the year.
I mentioned to you off air that you don't look like you've even been in a fight. I mean, that must be satisfying. I know you put in a training camp and you probably wanted a big war, and I know most boxers are like that, but I mean, it must feel extremely great knowing no injuries, anything like that coming out of a fight.
100%. Well, look, I think it's a great thing to walk away without any injuries and unscathed. As I would like to have more fights this year, and sometimes injuries can prolong that. And so, yeah, I'm keen to get stuck in and start getting the opportunities going.
Good thing for Cape Town boxing as well. You're on a tournament with many other prospects, many other big ones. You're one of the standouts. What's your thoughts on are you one of the people that comes in to steal the show, or did the knockout just happen?
Well, look, I like to entertain. I think I've got something that people like to watch. I always come with 100% effort. I leave no stone unturned. No corners cut in my camp, and look, all the hard work pays off, and it shows in the ring. And I just naturally have something that I feel people like to see. And look, myself and my teammate, we stole the show. We performed well in the show. Most of the crowd had left after myself and my teammate, and not many people stayed for the main event. So it just shows you how many tickets we sold just through myself and my teammate. And yeah, look, I had a couple fights, fighters pull out from fighting me in the beginning, and I was a bit like, I wanted it to, from when I was an amateur, I always was frustrated with people pulling out and not wanting to fight and all that sort of stuff. So I thought that would change in the pros. And at the beginning, I was a bit disappointed. I had a big opportunity to fight Michael Heed on a Golden Glove show, and unfortunately, he pulled out from that fight. And I was a bit disappointed, but in this game, everything happens for a reason. And my coach said, "Don't worry, Bill, we got you another opportunity in June." And look, we put a good camp in. And we did the business on the weekend.
Well, let's talk about that cancellation, because obviously it's an exciting fight, at least it's a television fight on SuperSport. Would have been.
Yes, yeah.
Are you still looking forward to maybe entertaining that fight in the future?
100%. Look, we were aiming for to try and get onto the November Bowl, whichever bowl that is. I'm hoping to fight Golden Gloves this year. Look, when that opportunity comes, I'll be ready for that opportunity. For now, I take whichever fight my coach gives me, as he knows best. And look, I'll fight anyone. I'm very excited for the journey ahead, and whoever gets put in front of me, I'm there to take them out, and that's what I do.
Is there anyone in Cape Town in your weight division that maybe you think you can get a fight against, or do you think you're going to have to travel?
Look, I'm not too sure yet. My coach has got a couple guys in mind, potentially up ahead. I'm not too sure who he's kind of looking at for now, but yeah, we just have a couple days rest, get back into the gym, sharpening the tools, and then we just focus on getting better in the gym, like I have been. Like this camp, every sparring session, I've improved 100% in all aspects, inside the gym, outside the gym, recovery, nutrition. The speed of improvement. So I'm just excited to see where the rest of the year takes me. And yeah, I listen to my coach, I trust my team, and we go from there.
It's exciting to see boxing coming out of Cape Town again, because I know obviously most of the
100%.
boxing news comes from up here. Are you kind of proud that the show that got put on displayed some of Cape Town's young prospects and next generation?
Yeah, well, look, I can say that pro boxing is up and coming back again in Cape Town. There was a stage where there was a lot of good fighters in Cape Town. And it's great to see such a great show. Myself and my teammate both debuting, and yeah, we put on a good performance. There were some other great, fantastic fights. My previous teammate Dylan Solomon's fought, and he had a great performance. And yeah, so I think we put on a great show, and it's only up from here.
And obviously, there's no matches against Dylan Solomon coming up in the future for you. Is that a possible matchup?
At the moment, for now, he's fighting the super middleweight division. I'm still at the light heavyweight division. If that matchup comes up eventually, I'm sure it'll be a great fight. But for now, we're just focusing on each other's career. Dylan Solomon's the Western Province champ. He's got his career. He's going on. I've got my career. I'm going on. If we meet, we meet. For now, we might work together for some sparring, as he's just down the road from me, and I feel like we can work well together.
Yeah, I think maybe it's probably best to help each other out, especially with sparring options, and then fight guys from outside province. Maybe.
Exactly, yeah.
So, I mean,
we go from
outside of Dylan, outside of Michael Head, is there anyone else that is on your radar? I know that the South African weight division, your weight division in particular, is very thin. Yeah. Is there anyone else that you look at?
Well, look, I'm not actually 100% sure who we're looking to fight, but like I said before, I'll fight anyone. So whoever my coach puts in front of me, I'm there to give a good fight, and I always give the best I can do, and I leave everything in the ring. And I believe that I'm ready to face anyone in the light heavyweight division. And yeah, I'm really excited to go from here. And obviously, my opponents will progress as time goes on. And the amount of rounds will progress. But yeah, I'm keen to take the SA title in the light heavyweight division eventually, whenever that comes. But for now, I just focus on fight by fight. Whoever my coach puts in front, I'm there to take out, and that's what I like to do.
Let's talk about Coach Matt Leishing as well. I think a lot of people would call him a young trainer, but he's been training guys for a very long time. He brings that experience to his boxers. Yeah. What's your thoughts on your trainer?
My coach Matt, he's had my back from day one. When I was living in Durban, I didn't really know if I was what direction to take. I took a local fight there with a local trainer, and he saw something in me in a short Instagram clip, 30-second knockout. He saw something and he said, "Come to Cape Town." Ever since I came to Cape Town, he's worked with me religiously to improve me, not just inside the ring but also outside the ring, and he's got the experience. He's been to Golden Gloves before. His family comes from a fighting generation, and he's just got something special that I feel that not many other trainers have in South Africa. He's definitely up there with some of the top trainers, and I really do believe he cares more than other things. He cares about the fighter himself and the journey. He's a really selfless trainer, and I'm very grateful to be a part of the team. And yeah, I trust him 100%. So whatever Coach Matt tells me to do, I do, and look how we succeed.
Now, obviously, the fans are going to have an expectation of you just judging by the first fight of your career. But what would your thoughts be? I mean, are you a knockout boxer? Are you a points boxer? Like, what do you describe yourself as?
Well, look, I would say that I pack a powerful punch. You know, I've definitely carry the power in the ring. But look, people have only seen a small part of my arsenal, and as my opponents start progressing, my skills will start being displayed. I'm not just a powerful puncher; I'm also a smart puncher, a smart boxer. So I've learned a lot in the last couple of months and the last couple of years in the amateurs, fighting some of the best. Fighting Gerard Teysa, I learned a lot in that fight. And look, if we ever meet again, eventually it'd be a very different fight in the pros. And big respect to him. He taught me a lot. And yeah, I'd like to show him some of my skills eventually in the future. I would say I'm a bit of I've got the speed, I've got the power, and I've got the overall will. And you know, some of the greats said the will has to be better than the skills. So that's one thing I can say as an asset is I'm hungry and I want this 100%, and I know I can do it, and I believe in myself through and through.
That's an interesting one you mentioned, Gerard Teysa as well, because obviously he has, as you mentioned, transitioned to the professional ranks as well. So would you say that's unfinished business?
Look, that was we had a great fight in the amateurs, but fought at SA Champs, and he taught me a lot of stuff inside and outside the ring on how to operate as a fighter. I was a very emotional fighter back then. I was severely drained from a weight cut throughout the week. Look, no excuses. He was the better boxer on the night, and I think I believe that I can beat him. And look, all respect to him. He's a friend of mine, and he's always supported me in my career. But that's a fight. At the end of the day, I would eventually like to avenge. But for now, he focuses on his career, I focus on my career, and if we meet for the title, we meet for the title.
I know what you mean. If you guys get the contract signed, then obviously a fight will be made, and that goes for every fight. I mean, a fight can only be built once the contract is signed. Dylan, thank you very much for joining me on SA Boxing Talk evening. Any messages you'd like to shout out lastly?
I would just like to say thank you to all of my teammates that helped me prepare for this fight. All of my family members, my coaches, and all the people that came out to support me throughout the fight. And I would also like to thank you for bringing me onto your broadcast and promoting boxing in South Africa. It's definitely helping build, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Dylan, for the shout-outs, and much appreciated. We look forward to your next steps and obviously following your career. It's an exciting one.
Exciting, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.